day, everyone, and welcome to day 17 of our First Fruits Devotional. And today, we're going to be talking about the power of forgiveness. I'm going to use the scripture verse Luke 6:37. Jesus said, "Forsake the habit of criticizing and judging others, and then you will not be criticized and judged in return. Don't look at others and pronounce them guilty, and you will not experience guilty accusations yourself. Forgive over and over, and you will be forgiven over and over." Today is a good day to think about being authentic in forgiving those who have hurt you, or betrayed you, or used you in any sort of way. Romans 8:1 and 2 says that I am free. Now that I am joined in a life union with Jesus, I am free because Jesus has set me free from the law of sin and death. For God achieved what the law was unable to accomplish. I really want to stay free in every area of my life. To harbor unforgiveness against someone puts us in a prison and allows that person to continue to steal from our lives. I know two sisters. They never really got along. Each of them, was very competitive, and through life, that competition between them grew. They were jealous of each other. They blamed one another. And if one saw that the other had something they didn't, they would go after it. They felt that with every disagreement or fight they had, it was the other sister's fault. Each harbored feelings that their sister deserved a good talking to, believing the other should apologize for starting the fight, and they both actually carried on between it, and the fight that they both actually had actually carried on between them for years. How heartbreaking is that? The enemy did his best to keep fueling accusations between them, so they blamed each other for everything to the point that there was no relationship anymore. All there was left was their critical self talk about each other and the judgmental thought process that they had for each other. They were in a cycle of demise that only God could break. Forgiveness is the only answer in relationship conflict. Maybe a spouse has cheated on you. That is big. Or what about someone who has promised you the world and not come through for you, and you know they never will? We need to forgive, not for them, but only for ourselves so that we can be free. I want to tell you that those sisters actually did come to a place of forgiveness, and that today I can say that their lives are set free in their relationship because of the power of God and prayer and forgiveness. If we don't forgive, we actually chain ourselves to that person. We allow that situation to skew our decision making processes. God knows we have had some horrible things happen to us that are very hard to forgive. However, forgiveness does not mean that what they did was right or acceptable, or that you're letting them get away with it. But forgiveness means you are releasing yourself from being tied to their sins and are stepping into the way of freedom. Like the sisters I mentioned above, we have to come to that place where we forgive so we can end the wild cycle of going around and around in accusations, competition, and reliving the aggravations and pains of the past. Today is a good day to ask God who you may not have forgiven in life and begin to forgive and feel the experience of being set free from those situations. What a beautiful thing God has done for us in showing us the way of forgiveness. If we would just learn to forgive and see the most beautiful fruit of that forgiveness bloom and blossom in our lives, I intend to make the rest of my life the best of my life. How about you? Practicing forgiveness is one of the most dramatic ways we can improve our lives. When you forgive, you'll be the one who benefits and reaps the most goodness from it. My prayer today is, Father, forgive me for all of my negative thinking and bad talk. Forgive me for being critical of others. I ask for a fresh start. I pray for strength and wisdom to forgive everyone who has ever hurt me. I no longer want them to have power over my thoughts or to stay in a place of negative emotions. I want to be free from anything that would hold me down or hold me back from being as free as I can be. Jesus, you came to set the captive free, and I want to experience that freedom in its fullness. Thank you for showing me that to experience that freedom, all I need to do is forgive. Then I can soar higher than I've ever soared before. And the decree for today is I am free. I walk in a freedom where I'm allowed to be me. I am free to love myself. I am free to love others as themselves. I choose to be free and accept all that Christ did for me. I take the key of forgiveness and unlock the doors of my destiny. Well, today, that is our devotional. I pray that it will encourage you, and I pray that you have a wonderful day today. And God bless you. God bless you into your day. And we will see you again next time.